so live right now. We're so live, my dick is broken off about it. Hold on. No, gonna go to the chat. Do not play through the sound. We're live, bro.
It's good to be live.
Hold on. I'm such a noob.
What the fuck is your problem? It seems like you'd figure this shit out by now.
You think?
It seems like we do a test run.
Dude, what are test runs?
That's what the professionals do.
Are you ready? Well, let me do this first. Product placement.
Yeah.
We learned it from Lucha.
We learned it from tonight's episode.
Tonight's podcast is brought to you by Duke. Chris, I don't know how to say your last name, but I'm not going to botch it. Duke. Thank you for the beer, man. Sweetwater IPA, flowing all day for the hills in this garage.
What about the, it's a Money in the Bank sex dungeon.
Money in the
is what it's called. And what about the Millers, man? Plug the Millers.
The Millers. See, I don't start with 96 calories of beer. That's stupid. 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 You ready?
I'm ready, dude.
Are we recording? Let me get this beer out of the way.
I've been waiting to crack one, man.
I have to avoid the other recorder.
This is getting
Now,
absurd.
How much alcohol is this? And this is my second Miller, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready, bro. Have you tweeted out the link?
No. Have you?
My goodness. No, I don't even I don't have the link.
Oh my god, it's not on YouTube?
I guess, I mean, it could be.
Dude, we're botching right now so hard. Yeah, it's part of the heel gimmick. Fuck it.
Well, you know. Somebody's got to botch something.
Somewhere, at some time, at some point.
And if the link's not tweeted out, how's anybody even watching yet?
Are there people watching?
It has 0 right now.
Sweet.
Swig of water for the 0 people watching.
Yeah. So when they come back and watch this, fuck everybody that didn't watch. That's cool.
Shit. People are fucking watching now, dude. Fuck.
I got swerved. I feel like I got screwed.
Fuck, man.
Fuck. Okay, there's people watching. How do I get this?
Hit the tag on.
Hit the tag. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Marks and Tricks, sit on your ass and listen to this. It's the Last Real Heels podcast. Woo! I'm Urban Heretic 187. That's at URBANHERETIC. A lot of beer 187.
Man, you covered all your beers before I don't even know how these people are fucking watching right now. We didn't even tweet anything out. It's like they knew we were doing this. We did say we were doing this, so, it does, I guess, make sense in a practical thought of mine, state of mind. But, we don't usually deal in those type of things. I'm looking right now on my phone trying to find the fucking link right now. But, dude.
You'd have to subscribe, I think. You'd have to look up Urban Heretic 187. See, that's the fucking problem there, man. I fucked up. I should have done it under the heel stuff. Instead, I'm plugging myself. I'm just making myself get over it.
Well.
Somebody's got to get over it, right?
You got to be greedy somehow, right?
He called it. Fuck.
Dude. Here we go, man. I found the fucking shit. I'm watching us live, bro. I'm fucking watching us.
That is so crazy.
Yeah. Go ahead and plug your shit, man. Plug the fucking...
Alright. ProWrestlingTees.com. The Last Real Heels. Get your shirts. Lucha Click shirts. Pinchy Rudos. Some other shirts. And I think I got a design I'm working on again to replace my Raven clone.
Now that I've done all my work, I can kick into chill mode, man. You put me on the spot. I'm not even the tech guy to tweet the fucking bullshit out.
Secondhand smoke causes cancer.
Oh my god. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the show. Let's get into it. You plug the Pro Wrestling Tees. Did you hit the tag line? You told them where to find you on the Twitter.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What's the YouTube gimmick? You already said that too.
No, it's YouTube. Fuck, I don't know. Somebody knows it. Somebody does.
Well, all right then.
I mean, there's like 4 viewers now. I mean, somebody knows.
Yeah, but the name of your channel, man, it's at URB.
Oh, ANHERETIC 187. Yes.
There we go. There we go, man. You gotta get all the plugs in. I'm wearing this beautiful Rudo shirt. This GI Rudo from Lucha Loot, Master Public, Lucha Shop merch. You get that shit. Use LR Hills. Save 10%. Got to throw that in there. Shout out to the Master Public guys. Those are some good dudes. Swig a beer for those guys. Let's talk about Dragon Azteca Jr. Let's talk about this episode, and let's talk about this guy and the mistakes he keeps making.
Mistakes?
Mistake? Dude, why in the fuck would you be gunning for Pentagon Dark? Yes, he ruined your Ultima Luchados match. Yes, he broke your arm. But dude, this is Pentagon Dark. And yeah, okay,
like,
here we go. Yeah, Matanza kicked his fucking ass. Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me Matanza kicked his fucking ass.
I like Pentagon Dark.
You bought his shirt.
I did buy a shirt.
You couldn't even get that one for free.
No.
Let's talk about how you get way more free merch than J-Man. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Is it the pity? Is there an urban pity factor?
Urban pity factor.
Oh my
Hey, man,
God.
I'll take it any way I can get it. Pity me all you want.
It's beautiful. Oh, man, that was good, man. But, man, I feel like Dragon Azteca Jr. needs to listen to Ray. This vignette starts out, these two guys are training together. They're doing their thing. He's not listening to Rey Mysterio. He basically is just bypassing his advice. And he's just like, I want my revenge. And Ray's like, nah, man, we got bigger enemies, bigger things to do, bigger fights on our hands. And he's not listening, man. He gives up on him. He's not listening. And we see later on he's doing some backdoor deals with Mr. Jefe, trying to get his match. But what about Chavo, man? Chavo running in later in this vignette while they're training.
Oh yeah, me with my expert knowledge on wrestling.
The
moves.
rolling knee bar.
Yeah. Oh shit! I'm such a moron.
Dude, that was the
buy my shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com.
That was the Lance Storm, man. He hit him with the rolling single leg crab, the Canadian maple leaf, as he called it.
Dude, I'm a moron. I'm a fucking moron. That's all there is to it.
What about this controversy about you in the wrestling name game and how you are undefeated and you have basically like the people's heads on stakes like a trophy room.
I'm pretty much a drunk, so like I may do things when I'm blacked out that I don't remember. It's possible.
Are you responsible for them? Like later, if somebody confronts you about it, do you have to apologize if it's something that's really fucked up? Or do you feel like that there's an agreement that you don't have to do that?
I feel like you should understand it's all a joke.
It's true, man. What about how we bust into this vignette though at the end of this, man? Chavo, what do you think he's trying to do here? He's trying to teach a lesson, right?
He ain't ready, bruh.
He says that the Guerrero family, man, they're Mexico. We know how we went over this. We went over this last season. These words were crossed. These things were said. I don't know how you cross your words, but you gotta do something, man. And after this thing, we go to the temple. We got Dario. You hear me thanking Jefe. What about how sunburned I was in this, man?
Dude, everybody in the temple was looking extra fucking crispy, like KFC, like burned your chicken or some shit.
But not the sunscreen.
What?
Don't they have the KFC sunscreen? Isn't that a thing?
You know what? You might be right.
I feel like you shared this in a Twitter DM.
I do a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Man, but Dario, he brings out the Dollar Doom. He was talking shit about Son of Havoc a little bit. Said he was back home with his mama, nursing and licking his wounds. What'd you think about that?
I thought he was talking shit.
I thought he was ribbing him. I thought he was fucking ribbing him.
Fucking Lucha Underground. These crazy bastards.
Dude, he wasn't fucking. What the fuck?
He,
Dario was speaking truth.
Yeah.
Everything the guy says is real talk, I guess.
Yeah. Real talk.
Real fucking talk, man. Hefe, though, he's got the dollar doom. He's spinning the wheel. He's making the deal. It lands on Willie fucking Mack. What did you think about that? What was going through your mind when you see Willie fucking Mack? This is the return of the Mack, baby, to the temple since Ultima Lucha Dos.
The Mack attack is back, Jack.
Oh man, dude, we were popping so hard because the Mack, he's right there from South Central LA. He's kind of like a hometown favorite,
A mainstay.
Dude, he's the fucking man, dude. And he did the surprise run in from the side, man.
Surprise run in from the side with the stunner.
The 3/4 quarter jawbreaker is Matt
Yeah,
Striker giving you a history lesson. Let's give it up to Ace Crusher.
Yeah.
He was giving the history lesson, calling the old names, and that's how Stone Cold was the most known for it. But he was talking about the originator.
I don't know about that. That's cool as shit. But Stone Cold made a lot of money, and we should probably try to emulate him.
He's got his own IPA now. We drink IPAs.
I've had that IPA.
It's a delicious IPA.
I had to down that IPA.
It was very good.
It was hard to down because I wanted to taste it, but whatever.
I don't know if anybody's tried that beer. If you haven't, you fucking people out there in LA need to jump on that shit. That Stone Cold Broken Skull IPA. That motherfucker's good. It's like 7% or something like that, I think. It's hard to find, kinda. But you can order it offline. I'm not gonna start shilling his website. I'm not getting a check.
Yeah.
What about this match though? When the Mack comes out, this stunner. I feel like the Mack got a lot of offense in. I feel like I don't know if Matanza, like we've said this before, I don't know if he's weakening perhaps, if somehow he's losing strength. The God powers maybe going out, man. What do you think?
I don't know, man.
You
think he's losing strength?
I don't know, man. He's been taking more and more damage. I mean, let's just think about back to Aztec Warfare 2.
I feel like he's just doesn't have to do as much now because he's the champion.
Yeah.
I feel like he knows his limits and he knows what he can take, and he doesn't have to exert all that extra effort. There's nobody that's better than him.
This could be very well be true. I just feel like that. I don't know. I feel like he's trying harder, man. I feel like he's getting his ass whooped more, and he's having to put in. I guess I don't know. I guess maybe he could be doing the Homer Simpson syndrome.
See, this is a real thing because I have the Homer Simpson syndrome. You have witnessed it.
Oh my God. Dude. Okay, yeah. I think that that is possible, man. That is completely possible. He could be Homer Simpson syndrome. He's got the extra layer of shit around his skull. Is protecting his brain, and
it didn't protect him from that hit from the Mack.
Dude, what about the Mack, dude? What about the fucking dive over the top rope? The fucking dive was fucking nice, man. And the Mack was just full on, just 100% going. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Matanza took way more damage. If I think back to Aztec Warfare 2, the dude just came in and destroyed everyone. And he was fresh out the cage room then.
Maybe he needs to kill somebody again. There
you go.
Or maybe the Mack is actually a worthy opponent for the belt.
Maybe so. I mean, Cage did a hell of a lot of damage to him, and Son of Havoc did pretty damn good last. I don't think it was last week. I think it was the week before.
The first week, the Dial of Doom when it debuted. Yeah.
Son of Havoc did a damn good job too. I'm thinking possibly that. I don't know here. I don't know, man. You're saying that he hasn't killed. That might be something. There might be something to that. If he hasn't killed somebody, maybe that regenerates his power. And maybe it has to be the act of murder itself,
Maybe Dario wasn't lying about that bull after all.
Yeah. Well, we know he killed Bale.
Yeah, that's true.
And the homies in was it New Mexico? And this other
Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
For some reason, I always think it's New Mexico, even though I think last time I thought it was in Texas. You're pretty good at remembering that, man.
What?
That Phoenix thing.
Was it Phoenix?
I don't fucking know. It would make sense to Phoenix fans, but yeah.
I think Phoenix is what was it 300? What was it 365 or 360 miles away or something?
Yeah, but look, he killed those dudes then too. So
That's cool.
Yeah, and he came in and his power was at peak after that. He came in, destroyed Pentagon, destroyed Aztec warfare, kicked Phoenix's ass. He's got to kill somebody. I think Matanza needs to kill somebody to regenerate his fucking power.
Let's do it. Let's pick who he should kill.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see Matanza kill
Out of
to
the
gain
temple?
power?
Out of the temple, out of the athletes in the temple.
Yeah.
If I had to get rid of one. Man. It's not gonna be Vinny Massaro.
Okay. It's not gonna. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Buy that Vinny Massaro shirt on the Last Real Heels Pro Wrestling Tees
That's a
site.
good shirt, man. That's a good logo. It's a very well done. He has a solid logo, man. It's like the Last Real Heels OG logo or the Lucha Click logos and several other designs by Large L Butcher, who got some nice screen time.
Tonight.
And so did good brother Johnny Switchblade, who we gotta give a shout out to. Yesterday, I think, was his birthday, so that's a Lucha Click birthday shout out.
Swig a beer for his birthday.
That guy right there, you need to swig a whiskey for that guy. Man, what the fuck were we talking about?
Who would you sacrifice? Who would you sacrifice?
Who would you sacrifice? Maybe you go. It seems like a loaded question, so you got to get somebody in mind.
Lucha Gringo.
He's not part of the roster.
Oh. Fuck! I set that rule, and I was gonna say Lucha Gringo anyway, and I still fucked myself. Who would give him the most strength? I would sacrifice Katrina to him.
Oh wow, Katrina. Come on, man. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm talking
Brutal.
in game. I'm tired of the tease. I want to go to in game. And
man,
let's get the shit done.
I feel like right now, God, man, you got me by the balls on this one. I feel like we're gonna have to go with. I feel like I don't want to say Argenis, but I'm gonna say Argenis because I feel like I'd miss him the least.
That's true. I also would have accepted Ricky Mandel the way he looked in Hefe's office.
I feel like Ricky Mandel got those crazy pictures earlier, so we got to talk about that in a minute. There's something up there. Ricky Mandel might draw some type of power from this. Ricky Mandel might turn over a new leaf. You saw what happened to Famous B.
That's true.
You get that man a nice suit, and you get him behind a camera, and he's changing the world. There's a doctor in the house.
His fucking commercial aired.
There's a doctor in the house.
His commercial aired during a Bagel Bites product placement ad. Like,
I believe Bagel Bites. They probably contacted him. They're probably like Famous B. I feel like Bagel Bites have lost a little bit of fame. Pizza Rolls kind of taking over the market. There's some serious competition coming in, and we got to get this fame maker behind us.
It's true.
And they probably cut him a fat check.
I bet he got paid handsomely.
Fat check. And Famous B, he turned over a new leaf, man, making that money, getting paid, young blood. Oh, Sweetwater's so sweet tonight.
Wow, Chris. That's Duke in the chat. Drinking water to start the show.
So that shit was live. You stooged me.
What?
You fucking stooged me. Alright, man. Let's get back to this Mac and Matanza match. What were your highlights of this match? The stunner and the kick? Let's talk about the shoulder block.
Matanza waiting for his opponent, number one, is probably... Matanza was ready, dude. Matanza was ready. Mac went the low road and took out Matanza from the back with the stunner, or he hit him in the back. Whatever. Back attack. Mac attack is back. Something, maybe there's something there.
He did a little underhanded tactic to start it up.
Yeah, but fair dues to the Mac. Those that fucking face kick in the corner.
The Mac hit?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mac was strong in this match. I
I'm
actually
telling
was.
you, dude.
I actually
That frog
believed he
splash?
probably could have won. That fucking frog splash. That fucking. The fucking knees. The fucking. Oh my god, dude. Poor Mac.
Yeah.
Poor Mac.
Dude, I wouldn't mind seeing Mac as champion at some point. I feel like that he could be a hell of a fucking champion. I feel like that's a guy that the crowd, they just love the Mac. And just think about all the matches that you've seen with this guy. Then his matches with Cage. Fuck.
The way he moves.
The shoulder block.
Oh, that was another one, yeah.
The shoulder block, dude. The pounce, like Marcus Corvon in fucking WWE ECW. And then in TNA, he was Monty Brown.
Getting that phone call.
Yeah, unprofessional move right there. Got the motherfucking do not disturb not on. Dropping the ball. Dude, the Mac though, man, like you said, Matanza was lying in wait. And as soon as he caught just one little, he hit a sweet German suplex earlier in the match. I gotta call it that.
That's true.
Matanza's got one of the best Germans in the business, I think.
He's strong enough to do it.
Dude, him and Jeff Cobb those two dudes have the best fucking Germans, man. Those two guys, and then there's some other people that's got some really good ones. They're two of my Akira Tozawa. He's got a fucking amazing German suplex too. But those guys, man, it's just money. But man, Matanza, as soon as he got that opening, Wrath of the Gods, you got Mac like flat the fuck out.
That's why it's got to be the Homer Simpson syndrome. It's like he was just playing possum the whole match.
Rope-a-dope.
Yeah, I mean even Hefe was like, "What's wrong with you? What are you doing?" The commentary or the dialogue with Hefe in the fucking corner, man, it was just.
I didn't hear any Sangre, man. I didn't hear the Sangre.
Sangre.
Can you hand it, man? Did you handle the stream, bro?
We're live, bro. We're live. I don't know how to handle the stream. Oh man.
Well, there was a knock at the door. I had to handle a few things, It was very it's crazy shit, man. What was I saying?
It was Matanza. We're finishing Matanza and something. God, the perils of being live.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing about being live, man. Anything can fucking happen. I never know when someone's gonna show up and knock on the door. J-Man's in demand in Tennessee. It's crazy. There's all kinds of people just showing up in just fucking lines, man. Single file. They learn their shit in school. They know how to do the single file. They're fucking doing the little too quiet thing like this.
Oh my God.
the little quiet mouse.
If quiet mouse.
Yeah, dude. My goodness. But like the Wrath of the Gods is all he needs to fucking wrap it up, man. And that's what fucking happened, man. He got him with the Wrath of the Gods, and there was no sangre. That's what we were talking about. Sangre, the blood. Where was he? The bloodthirst. I felt like he didn't have it as much, Has he forgotten how to kill? Where's the urge at?
Deep inside him, in his dark place. Oh man.
Dude, what about that right then? That was fucking crazy. The stream, that was basically a hostile takeover NWO style.
Yeah, I was like, what, sheriff what?
Urban thought the sheriff was here, but instead it was actually a comical rib by one of the Last Real Hills associates.
It was me, always paranoid.
Well, you should always be paranoid on J-Man. He has to do some things sometimes that are just deplorable human being.
I don't blame you, bro.
Yeah. Well, after that, man, we get after this match though, we get into another vignette. We get into the famous B, Son of Havoc, Masquerita thing, and there was a lot going on here. We found out that Son of Havoc, was actually at his mother's house, nursing his wounds.
Love it.
I feel like that she looked a little old.
Son of Havoc, Mother of Havoc.
Yeah.
What is it? He's in the basement.
I guess this
Or
kills
the den or something.
I guess this kills the whole Jessica Havoc, Son of Havoc, mother daughter, mother son rumor thing.
And I think it kills off a lot of Son of Havoc's fans.
You think so? You think
living at home with his mommy. I mean, I can't say anything. I live in a barn with my parents, so.
You pay rent though.
I do pay rent, but
when I can.
This is true. This is true. I'm a poor man. I'm a poor fucking man.
Duke had to pay for the beer tonight.
I mean, Last Real Hills. Come on, what the fuck?
I mean, we wouldn't even be able here to drink through this awkwardness of a podcast.
Oh man, it's really fucking awkward right now.
Yeah, dude. Like right now, it's like everything went woo.
Yeah, it just died off. Oh my god.
Your penis is like inside of you right now.
Yeah, it's like I'm standing outside in negative like 32 degree like Fahrenheit weather. I don't know what that is in Celsius. They didn't teach me that in school. Yeah, they did. I just didn't listen.
What was the other one? There's another one. It's Fahrenheit, Celsius, and there's another one.
Kelvin.
Yeah. So that you remembered that?
What?
You remembered it?
Who's Kelvin?
I knew a guy named Kelvin once. He lived at his parents' house and he was like 40.
Bet he was on fire.
I feel like he wasn't. I feel like he wasn't allowed near churches and schools. I don't.
That sounds like Kelvin.
I don't know why, but I feel like he wasn't allowed near those things, and he probably wore an ankle bracelet, and he probably couldn't have the internet, and things that happen to people that diddle.
Oh, so you're talking about diddling kids? Oh yeah,
I feel like Kelvin may have diddled.
Seems about right. See,
I don't want to throw Kelvin under the bus, but somebody's got to.
But fuck Kelvin. So.
But yeah, man, we got Famous B, and these commercials, man. Son of Havoc apparently doesn't care for these Famous B commercials, and I guess it's probably because of the Dr. Wagner situation. But I feel like that's a grudge that really he's putting the blame on the wrong guy. I feel like Famous B was a guy that really was just looking out for his brand and helping out people achieve their goals that they want to achieve. And Son of Havoc was just a guy that was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I'm a Son of Havoc fan.
This is true. I know this for a fact.
So I feel like I think there might be a little bit of a miscommunication going on.
Look who he's hanging out with, though. Look who Son of Havoc is hanging out with.
Masquerade's a good guy.
Is he a good guy? Is he a good guy? I mean, he failed Famous B, bro.
I can't say who failed who in the situation. I feel like Masquerade may have not held up. Well, I guess Famous B.
Maybe a misunderstanding of the contract.
I'm out of line actually right now, and I think it's just because of the whole situation earlier. Famous B did not fail him. Famous B got him that Aztec medallion match. Famous B really went above and beyond.
This is true. I mean,
Masquerade did fail him, but Masquerade is kind of a legend. So he's got that.
There's that.
Do you give him
tangled web we weave.
Do you give him an out for being a legend, or do you let the hot young fame maker take his rightful W here? What do you think? I think the fame maker's the guy that's in the right, and I think the Son of Havoc maybe needs to rethink his stance here. But it looks like we're getting into a situation where Son of Havoc and Masquerita are coming after Famous B, the Doctor, and
With bagel bites.
the Bagel Bites. Let's talk about the Bagel Bites for a minute. What do you think about the Bagel Bites, the carb counts, so on and so forth? How is Son of Havoc keeping the abs?
I mean, obviously he's only eating bagel bites. It's
Maybe
kind
that's
of,
his cheat meal, his comfort food.
It could be.
You know, let's give him a little bit of leeway here. Let's cut the man some slack.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because Bagel Bites didn't sending us a check. So.
Are you gonna end up sleeping in the driveway?
Probably.
Woo! That's fucking money,
Duke. This is something you fucking did. I'm gonna have to sleep in the driveway.
Pinchy cabron.
Yeah. Because you don't drink and drive, ladies and gentlemen.
Whose side are you on in this situation? Famous B and the Doctor, or are you on Son of Havoc and Masquerade's side?
Famous B and the Doctor.
Man,
And beautiful Brenda. Don't forget about beautiful Brenda.
I don't want to step on anybody's toes or forget anyone. I just was talking about if we get mano and mano in the ring. I don't think beautiful Brenda's gonna have to step in the ring and let a smack down on anyone. But it might happen. I'm not one to say. But,
Anything can happen in Lucha.
anything can happen in the Last Row Hills podcast, as we saw earlier.
Yeah.
The Murfreesboro Sheriff Department, the Rutherford County Sheriff Department actually step up. It was even better than the city. It was the whole fucking county was knocking on the door, and
Lovely.
it was a little weird, man. At least they had the wrong house.
We did have neighbor Bill. He used to actually come on the podcast. I guess he got in trouble. Maybe he probably. You know what?
Probably got him fired.
I think he got discharged because of the
Dishonorable.
the Last Row Hills podcast. So sorry, neighbor
Oh
Bill.
my God.
Chug.
Whew. Let's talk about Tejano and Cage.
Tejano and Cage.
This is the ultimate opportunity. This is what we end up with fucking Hefe coming out, telling these two guys, you both lost your fucking match. You lost your fucking match.
I gave you an opportunity.
First round.
And you didn't take it.
First round. First round.
What does that say about the AAA? Isn't he the AAA Mega Champion?
He is the AAA Mega Champion. That is correct.
And the
He's
machine that is obviously going through many revisions. What does that say?
Well, sometimes I kind of skipped over one vignette. I skipped over the Johnny Mundo thing. I got my notes over here. I got overzealous trying to get into the next action because usually
when the sheriff department shows up,
well, usually they go. Usually it's vignette match, but this was like two smaller vignettes. It was a broke up thing. We got Johnny Mundo busting into Hefe's office, and I can't believe I think I may have just grazed over this to protect Hefe's integrity, because the man may or may not have been snorting something prior to this camera coming in. He was in a little toot, I think.
I'm just saying,
it's just a little toot.
It's
a little toot.
Hey man, booking a fucking wrestling company is hard business.
A little toot ain't never hurt nobody.
If anything, it's helped everybody.
If you ever heard of a man named Ronnie Dobbs,
I may have, and I may have not.
And he would let you know that a little toot never hurt nobody, and that's just his cocaine, and it just gets him through the day. That's Mr. Show.
You know what gets me through the day?
Percocets and beer.
Percocets and beer.
Cigarettes.
Yeah,
Pack and a half of smokes.
Yeah, cigarettes.
Couple gravy and biscuits.
Hey, don't talk bad about the fucking gravy and biscuits, Bo.
There's this one guy I know. I don't even get this guy. He's on some type of Hollywood vegan diet. And I don't even know. He's drinking Soylent coffee. This is a true story. The man.
Wait, hold on. Soylent coffee, as in it was made with people poop, or
I don't know. You asked the man about his proteins.
Are we talking about the same guy that watched NXT first last week?
I think he only watched NXT, and he's just going off Temple experience because he went to the tapings. I don't even think he actually watches the show. That's not me saying. I'm not one to say.
I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Byron Turk.
Mark Turk.
Oops. Bam, bam, bam.
Dude, okay, but man, we skipped over this vignette though. Mundo comes in, fucking fire under his ass, mad as fuck, scratch on his back. What's up with the scratch on his back?
Scratch or cut?
Cut. Let's talk about the dojo. Cut.
Why is he in?
Sword. What's up with that, brother? There was a big cut on his back. There's a sword in the vignette.
The trailer.
Yeah, trailer, yeah. There we go. Maybe something happened. That could be just,
Look, man, just get the acid. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we've tried to figure several things out. And without the hallucinogens, it just doesn't seem like it's possible. And no one's hooking us up. We got a P.O. box. We don't want to send it to that. So, talk to us in the DM. Talk to him.
Urban Heretic 187 at URBANHERETIC 187.
The sheriff's department's here.
Fuck.
Oh my god, dude. We got a noise complaint doing the podcast for the people.
I'm brown, dude. I don't want to get shot. You're gonna have to go out there.
Fuck. Jesus Christ. Alright. Johnny Mundo, though, he says he wants the world title shot. Hefe says, fuck no, you get a trios match. Mundo's not down. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm done. I don't want it. I'm going to my dojo. Apparently he's got a dojo.
I mean, of course he does. He had the vignettes early in, what was it, season 2?
The karate.
And, yeah, with the fucking... damn, what was the wood dude's name in Tekken? Mokujin, yeah.
Mokujin.
With the Mokujins everywhere.
Mokujin's Lucha Underground debut. That was a big moment. And I'm waiting for him to come back. And when he does, he's gonna wreak fucking havoc.
What do you think? You think he? I feel like Mokujin wouldn't be affected by Pentagon Dark.
You don't think so?
No. I don't think Pentagon Dark can break wood.
That sounds kind of fucked up.
It's a lot of fucked up. But
well, to me, it sounds like you can't get an erection. That's what I take.
Oops.
It can't break wood. Like, I mean, I don't know why. I think I'm just one of those low level smut comics,
It's true. We got to keep it to fart.
I haven't reached the class of Coop the Comedian. Shout out to Coop the Comedian. We're gonna be on his show tomorrow.
Yeah.
He would definitely not cut a wood penis joke. I don't feel like. Well,
or a fart joke, or like.
I think he probably would cut those jokes.
Really?
Probably so.
Right. Okay.
But Mundo, he walks out. Taya says she's fucking game. She wants in this trios match. She wants a fucking shot.
A shot.
And Hefe, he's like, I love this idea. What about him and the... she's like, well, you got something right here. What do you think about that? She was letting him know. Booger sugar.
Yeah.
Was it the booger sugar?
I don't know. He wiped his nose. I mean, obviously he was concerned.
Okay.
But, it's not me it's not for me to say.
Can you confirm this or not? Isn't that how people take BC powder? Don't they snort BC powder? Isn't that how you...
I have snorted a mini BC powder.
Isn't that how you take it?
I thought so. I mean, I thought that was why it was crushed up. And, put in a paper like that. I mean, it's so easy to just use a straw and just stick it up your nose. And
I'm pretty sure that's how you take BC powder now. So, I feel like he could have been in a lot of pain. His doctor could have prescribed him pain pills and told him to snort them.
Look, if Hefe's a man like me, he's always in pain. Always.
Especially in the heart.
Dude,
now I won't fucking blow our load. Let's get to the cage, Tahana. The match gets booked. Taya takes Johnny Mundo's place in the trios match. We got Cage, Tahano though. Like we were saying, Hefe says this is the ultimate opportunity match. What about these two dudes going? This was their first singles match, and if you listen to the Last Real Hills podcast for a while, you can decipher a major fuck up in the Last Real Hills career if you listen to it. But no one caught it, so either no one's listening or everybody listens to us when they're really shit faced.
Either way, it works.
It's probably the shit faced.
Good job. Good job, everybody.
Hey,
Good
man.
job. Because it's more fun that way. I mean, you just got to be shit faced.
Yeah, dude. If you're straight edge and you're not like lifting weights or like doing something, I don't fucking know what you're doing with your life, man. Like for fucking. Let's talk about it, dude. What are you doing with your life?
Who, me?
Yeah.
But my back's hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt my back.
Hurt my nose. Hefe hurt his nose.
Had to go to rehab. Hurt my nose.
Cage and Tejano, these were two huge dudes. Two of the biggest hosses of the hoss. Fucking Tejano!
Sexano!
Yeah, dude. Two of the hossest of the hosses in the fucking temple. Going one-on-one. Ultimate opportunities on the line. It was a very, very fucking hard-hitting match. And I feel like that, Cage won. And you could see me in the crowd definitely doing the Cage clap. Get your shit in chant. It was fucking, it was rowdy in there for Cage. And, I felt like Cage was definitely going to win. And he got the W, man. He got the fucking W with the discus lariat. What about his dive onto Tejano?
Like he was trying to sit on Tejano's head.
Dude, what about it? What did you think about it?
I think it's dangerous as fuck, but I don't know, man. It didn't look pretty. It didn't look like it felt good. Not that any of the moves that you perform in the ring probably feel good. If there is one, maybe it's the Joey Ryan, YouTube plex. Or the YouPornplex. YouTube plex. Jesus Christ. Moron!
That guy's money, dude. Joey Ryan is fucking money. He knows how to fuck. He gets it. That guy fucking gets it, man. When you talk about making fucking money, flopping your dick out there, putting those thrusting gifts. The thrust gift is one of the most important and versatile gifts in the gift business.
This is true.
The thrust gift is a thing of beauty and a thing that can really respond and answer and fucking get your point across in 99% of situations. I can't think of a time that a thrust gift hasn't gotten me out of a hard spot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to argue with you, man. Just, dick jokes all around. Dick jokes all around. Apparently, I'm out of frame really bad, so I'm gonna scoot closer to you.
Man, last time you pulled me close, and it wasn't even off camera. It was in public. Dude, come on, man. Where's Byron Turk at? He's supposed to have been sending his nudes for hours now.
That bastard.
Yeah, we got off the nude talk, man. There's good reasons why, I guess.
I don't know. It all seems funny to me. I'm drinking. It's the podcast. It's live.
I've almost drank all of this. You got any more beer?
I will spare one beer. One. Woo! One.
There's actually two.
One.
Oh my
One.
goodness! I'm gonna be drunk in a minute. But dude, let's talk about the finish. We got the discus lariat. Hefe comes out. Best of motherfucking 5. We end up with the best of 5. He says to get my unique opportunity.
Ultimate opportunity.
My ultimate unique opportunity. Version 1. You gotta win motherfucking 3 out of 5. And who do you got in this series? Who do you got?
Tejano.
You got Tejano?
Oh, wait, hold on. Sexano! Sorry, there was a burp in there. It messed it up.
So you got Tejano. I'm going
No,
Cage.
Sexano.
Sexano! I'm
There
going Cage, brother. I'm going Cage. You're going Sexano. I feel like that Sixano needs it more because Cage has had his title matches. You know, he went against Puma. He ripped the fucking belt in half. He fucking kicked Conan's ass that one time.
Okay, let's be fair though. That first belt was pretty fucking bad. I mean, it looked pretty fucking cheap.
I feel like the first belt was literally made to be ripped in half.
Don't talk about Lucha Underground like that. Don't even do it.
I think that they were like, man, we're gonna rip this bitch in half in like 3 weeks. Let's go ahead and make a crappy belt.
The mark in me wants to hate you. The businessman inside says yes. This is what happened.
The businessman inside of Urban, I feel like, is a very lucrative businessman who definitely cut some serious deals in his time.
Something.
And usually ends up on the wrong side of the deals.
Every time. Every fucking time.
Regret.
Regret. Dude,
let's talk about it. The best of 5. We're on different sides of the fucking fence. And I guess, what do you think this is going to happen? You think this is going to be every other week? Do you think this is going to be every week until it's done?
What did WWE copy? What did they do?
WWE's been doing it, I think, every week. And I think they did it at one house show.
Whatever they did, that's what happened.
Every week, Lucha's an hour long. It's a very important hour. So if they do 5 matches in a row, that means for 5 weeks, Cage and Tejano are going to take up a good chunk of their programming. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I don't care. But I feel like that's not usually their style, so they might have it switched up, every other week or something like that.
Then who was the rat? Find the rat.
Well, that one guy, I got his picture on there. I think he was actually in the front row on the chair side in this episode. Is the guy that did the Ultima Lucha spoilers. Ultima Lucha Trey spoilers. Got his picture on my phone.
I don't like
I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
Pretty sure I need to make some deals to make that guy go away.
If you need to, I would support it. I'm going Cage, bro. I think we're going to see it every other week. What do you think the ultimate opportunity could be?
Well, you got 40 episodes. You've had 3 episodes already run, so you have fucking 37 episodes left.
You think this could run all the way to Ultima Lucha? I don't think they would do that, stretch it out that far.
Well, I didn't say that, but...
Hey, relax. What do you think the ultimate opportunity could be?
I don't know. The ultimate opportunity to me is something completely different from the ultimate opportunity for you. And the ultimate opportunity for Jefe is probably something I don't even want to dream of, because I could never afford it. Why the fuck would I think about it?
Yeah. I bet Jefe has some wild times. Some deep, dark, wild fucking times.
I feel like we need to spend more time with him. Especially since the crew was fucking off and they're all cops and got killed. And that shit sucks. But
I think that, there might be an end there, and maybe we should try to,
Let's apply. Let's apply. I'm sure that... Is there an opening for the crew? I mean, come on, let's get the heels in there.
I don't know if we're going to have to work out a little bit so we can look as good in the tank tops, the wife beaters.
I don't know about that. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. We're going to have to do a different gimmick on this one, right?
Yeah.
Let's come back to the next vignette.
I like it.
Jefe in his office. He gets the packages, man. The package. He has a famous B423 Get Fame hat. It's a pretty snazzy hat, man. There's some gold lettering, embroidery. It was pink. I think it was a shade of pink or red or something. It's a good hat. I feel like He was just sending, famously, he was just getting his name out there. Sending, he's reminding Hefe he's still in the house. Don't forget about him, Boro. Playa.
LRH.
We need some hats, bro. We need some hats that don't sell either.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's talk about the next package, the envelope.
The envelope.
What's in the envelope, bro?
Pictures.
What's in these pictures?
Woo!
What's in these pictures?
Look like doll blanks, wooden doll blanks in the first one. Kind of creepy.
Okay.
A lot of creepy. Second picture. What did you see on the first one?
I saw the dolls too. I felt like they were hanging in possibly like somewhere, trees or something. And I don't know if I just think this because of, one, that American Horror Story where they're hanging in the trees, and two, the Japanese forest that like really exists, or I think it maybe is in Mexico or something. There's a bunch of dolls hanging in the woods and people go there to commit suicide.
I like this place.
That's a real place, man. It's a real thing. Look that shit up. It's on the internet.
I feel like I could hang out there.
Yeah, dude. I feel like we need to visit there. Maybe do a podcast there. Dude, we should start going to haunted places and doing podcasts. We should do Lucha reviews in a haunted fuck. I'm getting fucking tangled up and twisted up. Fucking losing control.
Let's steal Haunt Squad's gimmick.
Well, Haunt Squad, they podcast about the paranormal and figure it out. We're not trying to figure anything out.
We just kind of want to.
We just want to go there and hopefully get killed on air by.
Hey.
Because if one of us gets killed and the other one gets away, the other one's going to be loaded after that, baby.
That's true. Social security number is not going to tell you that.
Oh, you're going to get... I thought you were about to give your social out on...
Yeah. Well, for, insurance purposes. If somebody take a life... Somebody gets rich off the last Real Heels death.
Somebody needs to, man. But these photos, what do you think they could mean? Who would send these things to him? At first, I didn't know what they were. The first picture was definitely dolls, I'm pretty sure. So
we did have to rewind.
Yeah. So who do you think could have sent this to Hefe? And what could they mean? Like, I don't even fucking have the slightest idea. Like, no clue on this one.
Given the dark imagery, I would go with
the Overlord.
Katrina. I would have to go with Katrina, man. I mean, come on, man. The second one to me looked like one of those. What is it? A cherub? Isn't that what those like?
The shoots the bow and arrow. And
like what's that dude's name? Fuck. For Valentine's Day, the fucking Cupid. He's like a fucking Cupid. He's a fucking asshole. It looked like one of those with, like, on a tombstone that maybe was bleeding blood from its eyes. But that could have been wishful thinking.
Katrina and him do have serious, deep fucking beef. So that is a very interesting. I wouldn't even.
Is it Katrina's tomb?
Wow.
Is it Katrina's tomb?
Man, you see the baby dolls, and last week we saw the little girl. I mean, was it last week? One of the past couple weeks saw a little girl.
Yeah, last week it was the amulet. It had the...
We see the little girl, baby dolls. I don't know, There's so much shit going on. I felt like this week's episode was more match heavy, like wrestling heavy, than a vignette. But still, there was still so much shit going on, and these pictures could mean a lot. There's no telling what these pictures could mean. You know what I'm saying? How deep are you thinking about this right now?
Deep enough to get distracted. I wonder who the two viewers are.
I don't know, man. What do you think about Dragon Azteca walking in next? Dragon Azteca's got demands, and Hefe's not very. What about him?
First off, Dragon Azteca Jr. or Azteca Dragon Jr.
Stepping out of line, mate. Stepped out of line on Ray.
You don't come in and make
fucking
demands
damn it.
from fucking Hefe. Slipping up. You slipping up, kid. Tighten the shit up. Tighten it up.
This is very loose butthole.
Very fucking loose butthole.
This is like all day on the toilet loose butthole. This guy is fucking us off. He's fucking off Legendary, the face of Lucha Libre Rey Mysterio. He's fucking off Mr. Jefe, man of class and grandeur. A man who fucking takes no limit and has no limit. You know, he spares no expense to bring the best violence for the temple. And this man
spends a lot of money at Hobby Lobby.
Dude, this guy, he spends a lot of money on blow, apparently. I bet that guy can go through an 8-ball in no time.
That's probably why he had to go to Hobby Lobby. But, yeah.
Get a really nice mirror to do coke off of.
Where else you gonna get it?
Yeah, dude. Azteca, though, man, he comes in there madder than fuck. The photos get thrown in the trash can, too, by the way.
Those asshole photos.
Azteca, he's demanding, he wants Pentagon, you know. And he's like, man, you can't just make demands. Not in Hefe's house. He mentions briefly that he would love to see him against Black Lotus Jr. See Dragon Azteca against Black Lotus again. But Black Lotus is in Hong Kong. I can't even talk anymore.
Spoiler alert. Black Lotus Jr. Hong Kong is a fucking place.
Dude, what's going on?
We're gonna have to edit that out of the podcast for sure.
Dude, you should just leave it in because I mean, you know, it's gonna be on this.
Yeah, we can claim it, and then we can, you know, make some money maybe.
Black Lotus is in Black Lotus Jr. Who is that? I bet they're like 4. If there was a Black Lotus Jr., it'd be like 4. And are girls juniors? This is a valid question. Are girls juniors? We need to know.
That's a good question.
See, I'm not all
confused.
bad.
I'm confused.
Somebody said something, do I smell another but better short horror movie? And I don't know what the fuck those guys are talking about.
Oh, why paint 87?
Fuck that guy. God, he didn't even bankroll us.
Yeah, fucking dick.
Yeah, he didn't even pay for the booze tonight.
I know, what an asshole.
Dude, but Black Lotus is in Hong Kong. F.A. mentions this. What do you think about that?
I think she's slacking on her duties, man.
It is very fucked up that
I mean, she already wasn't the greatest bodyguard, considering Katrina got into the office in season 2. But now she's, on vacation? What, you don't care about your job? You come work for Jefe. Marcelino coming out somewhere.
Well, you know, she's in Hong Kong. Azteca's pissed, and you know, he basically leaves Dragon Azteca in a bad mood. And Ricky Mandel. What about Ricky Mandel walks in? What about Ricky Mandel? He's like, what's up with my career? He's like, I got a big question mark sitting right now. He gives him the photos. That's his. The photos are back on the fucking some type of voodoo black magic, and it's interesting you say Katrina because those photos did the Katrina. You make even more sense than ever now. Urban looks like a goddamn fucking Socrates looking ass Play-Doh motherfucker right now because these photos did the old switcheroo just like Katrina, and you look like you've done figured out the fucking whole thing. You fucking motherfucker. Did you figure it out?
I don't know what's going on, man.
I feel like I'm intimidated now, and I feel like that you're getting more DMs than me from more guys that are in the higher ups. I I feel like Urban's,
I get less DMs from.
I feel like Urban's getting like weekly scripts sent to him. They're like, "Hey, Mr. Urban, is this good?"
Moving on.
Moving on. Ricky Mandel takes his pictures, and he is pretty. I think he's pretty optimistic now in his career because I think he's really psyched about these pictures. I don't know. I don't know if he has like some type of baby doll fetish, or dude, that's what the picture. He's really sweet. I'm not saying anything about anyone. The goddamn pictures were of baby dolls, and the man said, "Hey, these pictures are sweet." I'm not saying he needs an ankle bracelet. I'm not saying he's not allowed at churches. I'm not saying any of that fucking shit I said about that Kelvin guy.
I am.
Well,
fuck. God, put an ankle bracelet on that motherfucker and Kelvin that son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ, man, this is fucking insane. And the night is going somewhere. I don't even know where to go now. Chavo Guerrero, man.
Yeah, Coop, we're always live, man. Now in season 3, somehow.
Dude, Chavo Guerrero comes in, and he's got something he needs to talk to Hefe about. And he basically, you know where we're going with this.
Mexico, blah, blah, blah.
I think so. Chavo is definitely representing the Mexico hard. And after
is he? Like, I thought Tejano was Mexico.
You know it, brother. But didn't Chavo win the match for Mexico with the Cruz help? I think that happened.
Yeah, but don't Guerreros lie, cheat, and steal?
Well, that's what they do daily, but that can't be all. That can't be all of Chavo. There's got to be more to him than that. I think so. Let's talk about.
I mean, it's Chavo. We've seen what happens.
Let's talk about the main event, brother. This was a good match. I feel like that this match was crazy, man. Jack Evans was way different than his usual self, and I think we know because at some point I think he broke his jaw. Is this correct? I believe that's a rumor that I heard.
I'm tired of getting heat from fucking wrestlers. Is it true? What's up?
I think he broke his jaw, man. I can't tell for sure or not, but I'm pretty sure he broke his jaw. And is this what you're talking about with the heat? He broke the jaw.
No.
Are you talking about how people think that you don't like it? What's going on here?
I don't know.
I think this went into a shoot. I'm not prepared for a shoot.
It's a shoot word.
I'm not drunk enough for a shoot. Or I'm too drunk for a shoot. One of the two.
Is his jaw broken? What's up?
That's a very good.
He's not talking.
Naruto shirt.
Hey, why is everybody talking shit about Jack Evans though?
Jack
Well, I'm
Evans,
talking about on the team, worldwide underground.
I don't know. I feel like they're picking the wrong fucking battle because Jack Evans is one of the most complete athletes in the world. He can talk, he can go, he can flip, he can dance. Did you see that guy with the fucking bandana on his face? He put the bandana on his face, was doing the flip, he was taunting Drago and so on and so forth. What do you think was going on with him and PJ Black here? What do you think they were pissed about?
There was a guy doing that?
Jack put on the bandana for him and over his face. Remember when he put it over his face?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Drunk, ain't you?
Yeah, something like that.
What do you think was going on with him and PJ Black? They were not happy with each other.
I don't know. I feel like PJ Black slapped his sunburn, and you know what? That fucking sucks.
I felt like PJ Black was a little more sunburned than man. What about the Money in the Bank? Look at the mattresses back there.
Look at that ladder back there.
Dude.
Somebody needs to get on that ladder, jump onto that fucking couch.
I feel like you can handle that. I feel like you can hit a hell of a shooting star right now. Son of Havoc.
Frog Splash. Let's go Frog Splash.
We'll end it with that.
Let's not shoot too high. Yeah, okay, we'll end it with
that. But man, this trios match was for the gold. Taya, what did you think about the replacement of Johnny Mundo? I really enjoyed Taya on the team, and I feel like that she can go, man. She's good, man. Taya's
she
good,
did
man.
better than fucking Jack Evans.
Jack pouted, man. What about his pout game? His
It's
pout
on-
game
it's
was
on
strong.
point. It's on point.
It was strong. He looked straight up like I believe there was a gif of Tinkerbell pouting, and it was
Well,
awe-inspiring.
from which Peter Pan?
Both.
What about Hook? Is there some? You ever seen Hook?
I've seen Hook.
Did Tinkerbell pout and Hook?
Rufio.
Rufio.
I wish your hair was more Rufio. I feel like that's something we need.
It won't stand up anymore.
It's a little too John Smith right now.
Mm,
Or Robert Smith.
It's something Smith. Mavidson.
John Smith was my alternate ID I used for crimes. I don't use it anymore.
I would.
That guy died. Faked his death. Insurance claim, baby.
Yeah. Woo!
Last Real Hills, baby. That's how he paid for this fucking Money in the Bank sex dungeon. But, dude, this trios match was fucking intense. Aerostar was pulling out some of the most innovative, high-flying offense that I've seen. That guy is fucking unreal when it comes to that shit. Like you said, there was some dynamic going on with Jack and PJ Black. They had some serious heat going on. I felt like Taya was trying to hold the team together. The only offensive move I really saw from Jack the entire time was the asshole dive, his patented asshole dive, when he dove into the corner, I think, on the Drago. He pulled out the nunchucks at one point. That didn't work at all. What about fucking Phoenix, man? The only Triple Crown champion, or the first Triple Crown champion, hitting the super kick, hitting the fuck, man, dude. He was on point.
Go ahead.
And the Super Friends retain the titles here, but I feel like Worldwide Underground, they still looked very strong, especially with the run in at the end. And we had Sexy Star coming to their aid. At the end, Sexy Star came to the Super Friends' aid. We're going to end up with a 4-on-4, I think, out of this. You remember the Sexy Star run in? It's all just started to turn into a drunk haze.
Yeah. It's getting pretty bad. Fucking Duke.
We're also over an hour, bro, and fuck, man. We only get paid by the hour. You know how that goes.
We should probably tighten it up, right?
We only get paid for 1 hour of work.
That's true.
And then they're like, no, anything over that, fuck you.
I gotta renegotiate my contract.
You're gonna get less. You better just keep what you got, bro. They're gonna cut you up tight, man. They're gonna be like, man, we're gonna give you. You're gonna make you pay them.
But I'm a legend. I'm a fucking legend.
Do you even remember the tagline?
Who?
Do you even remember the tagline?
What tagline?
The tagline. The one and only.
What, ladies and gentlemen, Marks and Tricks, sit on your ass and listen to this, kiss my ass and suck my dick. I don't give a fuck about all these people fucking bitching about shit. Look,
There you go.
it rhymed.
It kind of rhymed, man. I feel like that you could almost make a rap about it. These dudes, man, this trios match. What's up? You lost it? You could almost make a rap about it?
Good job. Yay.
These dudes, though, man, we definitely see the Super Friends coming out on top. Aerostar got the pin. The fucking moment when PJ Black was in the turnbuckle in the corner, and they had all those offensive moves in a row. There was drop kicks and knees and fucking tagged. It reminded me of the Crew briefly because of the Crew. You know, they hit the they had the thing they used to do where they all hit the corner offense together. It's beautiful, man. Those guys work so well together, and I don't know what's gonna happen really with Jack Evans. I feel like maybe he's just pissed off. Maybe he's in a lot of pain. Think he's in a lot of pain?
I'm in a lot of pain.
Your back's hurting?
Yeah, I can.
Need some Percocets to fucking...
Mm-hmm.
Send Urban some Percocets. He'll snort them live on air. It'll be all BC powder. He'll cut them with BC powder to make it legal. If you cut them with BC powder, it makes it legal, I think. It's a technicality. And you see you got bad BC powder, right?
Well, yeah, I didn't make them.
Yeah. This came pre-packaged, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the, you motherfuckers sending out fucking Percocet inside BC powders? How'd that fucking happen? I didn't do it.
Man, but what do you see happening from here, though? You see, we're probably gonna get a 4-on-4. We have to, right? Taya said she's coming for Sexy Star. Sexy Star is the Gift of the Gods champion. The Gift of Gods and the Trios champion, Worldwide Underground, wants the world title. That's all they keep talking about.
How is Taya coming for the Gift of the Gods?
She lost it She lost her match like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, there's no rematch clause, but like, in what way does Hefe let that match happen?
I don't know, but it needs to happen. And Taya needs to get her hands on it. She's my favorite luchador in the temple, I think. I feel like she puts on the best matches. And that Cage and Taya match is the thing that sticks out the most. I mean, that suplex to the fucking table, you can't argue with that to me. That's just a fucking thing of beauty. We go to the last vignette, though, the night. The last fucking vignette. We got Rey Mysterio Jr. sitting with the man, Hefe. And these two guys don't cross paths very often. And I feel like it's because there's so much ego in the room. There's a lot of ego in the room when it's those guys around. And basically Rey Mysterio's like, hey man, my boy's fucking up here. And Dario's like, I know how important he is to your tribe. We'll switch Pentagon for Chavo. And we'll put you in the special guest referee role. What do you think about this, man? Special guest fucking referee, Rey Mysterio Jr. The deck is completely stacked against Chavito.
As it should be.
Whenever this situation happens, man, it makes me feel like kind of heartbroken for Chavo. This guy's a legend. This guy's a fucking legend, man. He came out on Pepe. The fucking little horse. Remember the little stick horse? He was Lieutenant Loco. Misfits in Action? WCW?
Who?
Woo! Come on, man.
Was that a thing?
Yes.
When was that? What year?
General Erection? Corporal Cajun? G.I. Bro?
Oh my God, cut my dick off now.
My dick has been cut off since those guys. My dick has been cut off since Chris and Joseph episode 2. And whenever you search Chris and Joseph podcast, and like the 9th thing that pops up is, hey, I listen to Chris and Joseph on the Last Real Hills podcast, and the hosts are kind of obnoxious, but it's great to hear Chris and Joseph talk about Lucha Underground. And the 9th thing that it's literally the hosts are kind of obnoxious. That's awesome, dude. That's so awesome. It's from like 4 years ago. We've only been doing the podcast for 2 years, so it doesn't even make sense. It's like some Back to the Future Freddy weird shit. Ah, my God, there's beer all over my phone. Oh my God, my dick phone. Dude, the match though is changed. Next week we have Dragon Azteca Jr. versus Chavito with motherfucking Rey Mysterio Jr. What else are we going to see? Do you think we're going to see a Dial of Doom next week possibly? Do you think we're going to see a best of 5? There's two things now that we don't know any week could happen.
Probably something that'll break my dick off.
The hosts are kind of obnoxious. Just saying.
So what you're saying is,
I think the show's done, by the way. I got my Chinese, Japanese sex force theory out. And
so what you're saying is, URBANHERETIC
yeah, bro. I think so.
Obnoxiousness? Obnoxious?
I feel like that we really grazed over the dark web this episode. We haven't hit any dark web talk, and I feel like it's one of our strong suits. I feel like that's one of the things that keep the people coming back. The dot onion sites, those things, the pay-per-view torture thing. That's what people are coming to the Last Royal Hills for.
I feel like
I think we actually got a new sponsor, maybe.
So no shoot, reshoot.
You can shoot if you want to. I'll plug there's this thing called cannapeople.com. I guess it's cannabis related, and they were talking about people doing their promoting them, and they told us that if we tell people to use code REP15 and go to cannapeople.com and buy something, after 10 orders they'll pay us $25. So people should go there and order something, you know? They got like little socks with weed leaves on them and shit. People like weed leaves, right? Weed leaves are cool.
I like weed leaves.
Yeah, and they got little like rock jewelry and shit. Healing rocks. Everybody likes to be healed. Haven't you ever heard of fucking your what is it? Your chi? Harness your chi?
My cheese broke.
Your cheese broke off.
My cheese broke off.
What else is it, man?
America?
There's more shit.
I don't know.
Talk about the rock theories and harnessing your bad energy.
Let me tell you about my bad energy.
Where's the shoot at? I haven't even got a shoot yet, and I paid for a shoot, and I didn't even get one.
Chris Duke might be the baddest son of a bitch on the planet.
Well, all right, let's talk about Chris Duke. The man lives in Hawaii, first and foremost. Anyone that lives in Hawaii is probably doing better than we are.
I'm pretty sure.
Default. Fucking default. The man is on the fucking island, shaking his wee-wee at the ocean when he wakes up in the morning. Because basically, anytime you step out on the fucking island in Hawaii, you're right next to the goddamn ocean.
How does that happen?
I don't fucking know.
We're in Tennessee. Where the fuck is the ocean? You know what?
Ain't no ocean.
You know what? Global warming. Let's go. Hurry up. I want my oceanfront property.
I feel like that if the Earth tightened it up and maybe shifted a few plates, maybe we could, bypass a little bit of North Carolina and bring the coastline a little bit closer to Tennessee.
I think we could.
It's not like anybody's fucking writing in and petitioning and being like, "Hey man, I think North Carolina's great and I want to keep it and want it to, be the place that I grow up in and have my kids grow up in, and I want to really have sex there one day." No one's saying that.
I didn't say it.
I didn't
for
say
sure.
That. I didn't want to go to North Carolina. What the fuck do I want to go to North Carolina for?
What's wrong with South Carolina?
Nothing. Myrtle Beach or bust, baby.
Right.
But there's nothing in North Carolina there's no fucking, that's not where I want to be. So let's go ahead and just churn out a little bit of North Carolina, bring the state line over, and by state line I mean the goddamn beach water. Bring that motherfucker over, put it in the Hills backyard, so we can do this bitch by the beach. What's gonna happen whenever I go on this trip to Florida? I'm going to be in Florida.
Hey man, don't go near any of those ponds, okay? I don't know where you're staying, but don't go near those ponds. There's alligators or I don't know what lives in
crocodiles.
fucking crocodiles for sure. Don't go near those. Don't let Icky anywhere near those. Actually, you know what? He would probably help with the population.
Well, dude, I'm not staying at that Disney resort where they killed a little baby. I'm not doing that. I don't support that Disney resort, and I'm only going to Disney because kids like that shit. I don't. That's fucked up. They killed the little kid. Disney killed that kid. Disney should have alligator monitors on site 24 hours a day. They got plenty of money.
And
they should have guys.
You can find me on the Twitter at URBANHERETIC187. Come on, hire me. I know what an alligator looks like. What is it, crocodile?
I feel like if they had a motherfucker dressed like motherfucking Tin Man sitting over there running around with a huge ass joust thing, that no babies would be getting sucked in by alligators because they would be getting jousted.
Tighten up your game.
What about the joust game and the goddamn babies? If the babies ain't getting saved, then who is getting saved? I'm not Jesus anymore. I can't help these people. But dude, what's gonna happen that week whenever the viewers just go down as soon as I say I'm not Jesus anymore? But dude, what's gonna happen that week whenever I'm in Florida? Are we gonna Skype it?
Who?
Are we gonna Skype the podcast or something? Because I'm gone like all week. I'm going there for a fucking week.
Do you want to see a botch fest?
Dude, I have Wi-Fi there, and I have a pool, so I can sit next.
Get in the pool.
I can sit. I think I have a hot tub too, and I was thinking that I can do the hot tub.
I like it. And if that don't work, prepare for the botch fest.
I'll be drinking Cigar City Brewing.
Let's.
Dude, I can get healthy movement on the podcast, maybe. Like live.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna shake his dick or something. He's probably gonna like flex because he's probably in better shape than we are.
I'm hurt. Yeah, he probably is.
Well, everybody works for something, right?
Huh?
Everybody works for something, right?
What is Byron Turk talking about?
I don't know. I don't even see Byron Turk.
We're still on the fucking Twitter thing, stream thing.
But dude, it's done.
Is it done?
I guess we'll Skype. While we're in Disney, right?
Should we hit the X?
We're about to hit the X, man. Are you getting closing words?
God
damn, I'm getting drunk.
Who? Where's Vic at? What's Vic doing?
He texted me, man. I had like 5 people text me.
Where Byron Turk was in the front row. So now we're in the drunk part of the podcast that will be edited out of the audio podcast.
But we'll be live on the video podcast.
So glad everybody is leaving now, even though there was only, 5 of you. So that's cool, but, whatever. We're going to do a live recording with Vic Meltzer right now on the podcast because everybody that
We're
left
just trying, man. Is
a bunch of assholes. You know what? We'll just call DJ. Woo! What are you doing, bro?
I'm getting bored of this Pokemon playing like non-stop over here at the house, man.
Hey, bro, don't say anything too crazy. You're live on the podcast right now.
Uh-oh. Really?
Yeah. He just hangs up.
You're live, bro. Don't say anything crazy.
What did you think about tonight's show, man? Just say woo or boo.
No, man, that was awesome, dude. I really liked it.
Fuck yeah, dude. We love Lucha.
What was that?
We love Lucha.
Yeah, we do.
It's done. The podcast is done.
Vic, are you killing people? What's going on? Hold your answer.